Okay guys, hello. In this video I'm just going to be giving you guys my opinions on if I think Bedwars is dying or not. This topic has been pretty popular for people to make videos on recently, and as someone who makes videos on YouTube about Bedwars, this topic is obviously quite important. As someone who makes content around Bedwars, if the game does die, then honestly my channel could die unless I adapt the content to something else, but as someone who makes videos about Bedwars and plays Bedwars quite a lot, then obviously it's quite important that Bedwars does stay alive for me to make content. I'm so bad. Why are you here, Green? Go away, Green. Go away, Green. Okay. GG. Okay, so what you actually want to know is whether I think Bedwars is dying, and I don't really have an exact answer for this. I don't have a yes or no answer for this, but I do kind of have a mixed answer, so I guess it's a bit yes and no, and I'm going to explain why. One of the reasons I do think Bedwars has started dying is because of the lack of updates. If I was making this video a few months ago, this would be more of a valid point, because a few months ago there hadn't been an update in a long while. There was like no updates for a long time, and it was just like a dry spell of no updates. But since then, a few updates have actually been made. There's been a lot of new maps added, and there's also been the item rotation update added, which was been the most recent one. But other than that, if you've been playing Bedwars for a decent amount of time, you would know there was a long time where there was no updates in Bedwars. Basically, there was just a dry spell of no updates and just no new content. As someone who's... oh, my bed's gone. Let's go. As someone who makes content on Bedwars, coming up with new ideas when there's no new updates is really hard. You have to come up with original ideas, and trying to come up with new video ideas when there's no new updates is just like the hardest thing ever, basically. A lack of updates kind of feeds into everything else. If there's a lack of updates, a lack of YouTubers to make content, and if there's a lack of YouTubers to make content, a lack of content for people to watch to find out about Bedwars. And these all just kind of feed into making Bedwars less known. So yeah, whilst I think those are a reason why Bedwars has been dying recently, there's also another reason. There's also something I want to talk about. Is in the other videos I've watched where people talk about this subject, they talk about the statistics, and they talk about during COVID the statistics of the game being way more popular than it is now, or when they record the video or whatever. And it's a bit unfair to use statistics to back up what you're saying, especially during the COVID times. The statistics are a bit unfair, because during COVID, every game that you know, or like, or enjoy, or whatever you play, every game had a peak, and then after COVID, it had a dip. Search up the statistics, and you'll probably find, apart from maybe a few that kind of got popular during COVID, and then stayed popular after, which is very few, every game sort of had a peak where it became popular during COVID, and then after COVID, it reduced. But that happened with every game, as with Hypixel and with Bedwars, not just Hypixel, but also Bedwars in general as well. They had peaks and then they had a dip after COVID, which was to be expected, because it happened. The same thing happened with every other game, basically. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Ah, I'm so bad, no! Okay, so as I was saying before I got killed by that blue panda guy, who's actually in this game, so I'm gonna go kill him soon. Yeah, as I was saying, all games had a peak during COVID and then a dip after COVID. Hypixel, I remember the player base during COVID was around about 100,000 all the time or above. Basically, every time you check it'd be above 100,000 or like around about that. Now, if I check the statistics, it's around about 50,000, so it's almost halved what it used to be during COVID. Oh, a lot of people are gaming, a lot of new people started gaming as well, or playing new games and discovering new games such as Bedwars. And this leads on to my next subject of why Bedwars is dying, or why Bedwars has already kind of died. Not died, it's not really died, but dying. during COVID, whilst it was really good for the player base and stuff because there were so many new players and people joining the game, this kind of is a problem. When all the new people join, there's an increase of people trying to get good at the game, and after COVID you can really tell that Bedwars went from a pretty chilled Minecraft game to becoming quite intense. Like, people would take this game quite seriously. The more players, the more sweats, and when there's more sweats, the chill players who just want to play the game for fun, it kind of ruins the game for them and then they start quitting. I mean, you could almost blame me for being one of these, because I used to play this game a lot more than I do at the moment. Why is this guy going for me? Oh, GG. GG. I guess that could be another reason why people quit. When I got his bed, he just says L and something you TF the target. Bro says I'm targeting him when he targeted me. Fair. Okay. Okay, why is yellow going for me? Whatever, I'll just go back and defend this. Yeah, nice one, yellow. You could even say that I was like one of these people who tried to play the game a lot and like get really good at the game, but since then I've sort of mostly focused on making my content better for you guys instead of focusing on getting the game. Like back then I would get a star a day quite easily, whereas now I get a star not as much as that, way less. Okay, why is yellow running? Okay, my bed's gone. When you play a game for fun and people are just trying their hardest just to win a game when it's not even that serious, it just kind of makes it not fun. Also, during COVID, there was a lot of YouTubers who popped up and a lot of new YouTubers who became really popular for playing Bedwars and well known, which also boosted Bedwars, made Bedwars become more popular. One of my favourite YouTubers during the time was called It's Glimpse, and he rarely ever posts anymore. He just, I mean, if you check his channel, he hasn't posted in a long while, and he just doesn't really post anymore. And GG. Okay, we're in the final game of the video, and this is actually the new map, or one of the new maps. I don't know if there's more than one, but this is the new map that I know of that they've released. It's called, like, wait, what's it called? This one is called Tuesday. Okay, pretty interesting name, but whatever. And from what I can tell, I'm just playing this map for the first time. This is kind of a bit of a detour from the video, but yeah, it looks like a pretty nice map. I'll have to tell you what I think about it by the end, I guess. Why is this guy carrying up so high? Weirdo. Yeah, so there is hope for Bedwars. Hypixel are actually seeming to do some updates. Okay, I just got rolled. Hypixel are starting to seem to do some updates occasionally. It's a good start. It's going in the right direction, but I don't know if they're doing enough updates. The item rotation one is actually it's basically like a weekly update, so that's awesome, and it gives a lot of new content and a lot of new fun things to do. Like, if you don't know what the item rotation is, it's been the most recent update, or one of the most recent important updates at least, other than like the maps and stuff, which basically brings like a new item each week, or more than one item. Recently, in the recent item rotations, they've brought more than one item. Like this week is these two, and there's also, like a few weeks ago, there was two in one again. A big problem for a lot of creators is coming up with good video ideas, or original video ideas as well. And when there was like no updates for a long time, that meant there was like not really any original video ideas. It was very hard to come up with an original video idea, because a lot of the original video ideas had already been taken and used, and Bedwars had been like made so much content about it that coming up with a new video idea is really quite hard, which is why you see those big channels who just do like keyboard and mouse sound ASMR. In my opinion, those channels that just do like the videos, like the Bedwars ASMR, like every single video, and that's literally all they do. Their whole channel is just ASMR Bedwars. It's just a bit cringe, really. Like, I don't know why they do it. Like, it doesn't really make you a good content creator just because you have a good sounding keyboard. Or watch this fireball, watch this fireball, watch this fireball. Oh, I missed it. Oh, he fell anyway. Cool. I'm actually going to void because I want to go back and fight blue. recently everything's been looking up. I mean, Bedwars has been looking up as good as it's been looking for a long while. It's been getting way more updates than it used to be, and it seems to be doing better than before. Hopefully Hypixel do keep doing these updates, because it will really keep the game alive, and of course Hypixel want the game to stay alive. What is this guy doing? 230 stars and he's doing that. Oh no. I actually have played this map before. I played it a lot with Raisin and Ragecat. I have a video on that actually, so it's a video called like carrying Ragecat and Raisin or something like that. I'm gonna actually put that at the top of the screen for you guys to, if you want to watch that. Okay, nice one, Blue. GG's. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, or do both. It really helps out the channel. And let me know what you think about this subject down below. I have sort of mixed opinions about it, but Bedwars and Hypixel do seem to be trying to do something about it, which is really good news. And it looks like the future of Bedwars can be going up if Hypixel do it well. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you guys all next time. See ya!